Welcome to ruralvacantland.com, where we have easy, cheap land. This is Luke Smith, and today I'd like to talk to you about owner finance. Got all these properties up for sale on the internet, got ads all over the place. People run into the ads, they've been shopping the area, they've been researching it, and then they see my property, usually because it's the cheapest one in the area. And that's my main sales pitch, the cheapest land in the area. So people call, they click on it, they buy it. But the ones that are calling are usually asking, can I do owner financing? And a lot of people are very shy to ask about owner financing because the real estate mafia or regime or agents or brokers or whoever you want to call them has said, no, you can't do owner financing, and belittled them, told them how bad it is, and don't even dare ask that and everything else. So these properties are all for sale by owner, and so sure, I'd love to hear about owner financing. If you can't pay for cash or put it on a credit card or something, owner financing is a good way to do it. Please tell me how much down you want to do and how much a month you want to do, and I'll try to create a plan for you to make it work. I'll figure out how many months from there to make it work. What I also wanted to show you is that there's cheaper ways, because I could use this money to go do more deals, and so I'd like to charge for my capital, because I could go buy other properties and sell them and buy others and sell them many times over by the time you do the owner financing and pay off the terms with me. So there's a website that I really like. It's not a classic bank, it's prosper.com. So you've probably heard of prosper.com, and if you haven't heard of prosper.com, it's a good one to go to. It's a good alternative. I don't have any affiliation with them or anything. I love the way that they gave the middle finger to the banks and said, this is a way to do finance with a crowd. And so we have a platform here, and you can put your ad up on here. It says you want to raise money to do something. You want to pay off your old debts. You want to pay off your student loans. You want to have a wedding. You want to adopt a kid. You want to renovate. You want to start a business. I'm not sure they do the start of the business kinds of loans, but different kinds of loans they let you do. And one of them they let you do is buy land and go buy kinds of stuff with it. So if you want to buy land, or you already bought land, you want to build something, you can put a listing on here to raise the money. And it's not a bank that says yes or no. It's a whole bunch of people. Thousands of people look at your ad. And one might say, I'll loan them $100. Next might be $500 or $1,000 or something. Before you know it, you got 25 grand or 30 grand or 5 grand or whatever kind of number you're looking for from them. And the more people that like your story, the more they compete to loan you money, and the lower your interest rate of that money goes. The cheaper the money you get, the better story you have. And so that's how they do it. Looks like fixed term, 3 or 5 years, single monthly payments, no hidden fees or prepayment penalties. And there you go. So I have an old account at prosper.com. I'm not using it right now. This is zero account value. I used to invest in different people's deals and stuff. And so here's the notes that I bought. This is 2009 to 2017. I don't know. Back then, I don't have any live ones. No one defaulted. They all paid off the loans that I invested into, and I got better than 10% interest rates off them. I went for the crazy risky ones and read the story and went for it. Other people would probably go for the lower interest, more rational ones than I did, but different ones you can do. I don't know why I was going to show you this page. I wanted to bring up how it works, but it's not really showing it in there. So a good alternative there is Lending Club. Lending Club does the same kind of thing, a little different twist to it. I've used them some in the past. You invest in like a portfolio of people's loans, and Lending Club does a little bit more of the work for you, and you don't read the actual person's story as much as Prosper. It's just a little more middlemen in there. But if you're borrowing money, you can look at this, $28 billion plus borrowed. That's pretty cool. People have done a lot of deals through this one. I don't know if Prosper says how much they've. I bet you Prosper's raised more money. I don't know if they're going to say it right off the bat, but they've raised lots of money for people and make it really easy for people to borrow money. Another alternative, I don't know if you get a lot of this in your mail or it's just me, but There's some other personal loan deals out there, and this one, Marcus by Goldman Sachs, seems to be all over the place in advertising and saying we're better than Prosper and Lending Club. They're a classic bank style, but they say no fees ever, like no late fees. That's their extra sales pitch above Lending Club and Prosper, but I think it's a lot more credit based and classic finance. But I really wanted to point out Prosper. I think Prosper is the one to start with and try out and figure out and see if that's a good one for you to borrow the money to buy the land or improve the land or make it happen for you. And it might be a piece of the pie, it might be the solution, but it's a good one to know about. An alternative to just borrowing money from me all the time to buy the land that you want. Got lots of land to choose from, but I think they're going to be a lot cheaper than doing payment plans with me. So thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And hopefully you've learned something. Please feel free to ask questions. Luke Smith, ruralvacantland.com.